Bodybuilder Protein Princess tries Muay Thai for the first time. What could go wrong? I'm so scared. Okay, so I've been lifting for years. Bodybuilding, hypertrophy. I'm comfy with dumbbells, cables, slow reps, mirror checks. I love it all, don't get me wrong. But if there's one thing that I lack, it's explosiveness and coordination. And functional movement. Honestly, I barely even run. Over the past couple months, actually, I've started to realize that this hypertrophy thing is fun, of course, but I want to be more functional. Muay Thai is a martial art from Thailand, also called the art of 8 limbs, because you don't just punch and kick. You use your elbows, you use your knees, everything. Anyways, since I'm in Asia right now, I decided to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I wanted something that would challenge me both physically and mentally. You know, I'm already very used to training hard, but it's a completely different type of training and it can't be compared in any way. When you train for Muay Thai, you train to defend, to move. It's gonna be humbling, but also quite badass. The thing about Muay Thai is that my gym training doesn't translate here. There's no mirror to flex in, my lats popping out has no point in this sport. It's just you, the pads, and whether or not you survive the impact. I have no idea how this is gonna go, and I know I'm gonna be humbled. My brother has actually trained Muay Thai for quite some time and has a lot of experience, and I'm very scared because I think it's gonna be a lot harder than what I even think it's gonna be. Like, even the warm-up is insane. But you know, I've come to realize that there's something freeing about becoming a beginner again. You know, I'm comfortable in the gym and now it's time to test something new, to learn how to suck again. Sometimes you just have to let yourself suck and let go of looking perfect.
Instead of booking a whole membership at a Muay Thai gym, I just got a one-time pass. I use this app called ClassPass. It's really, really good when you're traveling and going to new places. I really recommend.
I don't know if you can hear me at all through this noise, but I'm so scared. But I know my brother will be packed. The trainer seems really nice. So.
I was so scared about the warm-up because I've heard so much bad about it and that it's hell on earth. But as this was a beginner's class, it wasn't that bad. And in hindsight, this is not what the real deal is really like. Even though this was a beginner's class, jump rope is quite terrible when you're not good at it.
Okay, so we got strapped up and I got these cloths. I feel like it doesn't fit in at all. Princess!
Oh, princess!
Warm-up, I think it's done. I don't know. If it's done, I'm happy because it wasn't that hard. It was just like jump rope and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not too bad. But now let's get into the actual thing, I think. I don't think we're done with the warm-up.
As part of the warm-up, we were doing some punching. And mind you, this is the first time I've ever punched anything in my life.
Hello, Bali, sunso.
Anyways, the punching might be the least worst part, but then there was kicking.
Jordan never did that move.
The coach was so patient and nice and tried to teach me some more technique.
No.
But my hips are so stiff, it was impossible for me to get the twist right. I guess it just takes a lot of practice, and if I do say so myself, I feel like I've improved quite a bit since this. After tons of practice, even doing the hooks is still difficult to me. I just can't get the move right. You can even catch me laughing at myself here. When the warm-up was finished, I was already done. At this point of the workout, it was time for some pad work. Watching this back is incredibly painful and awkward and embarrassing. Enjoy. I partnered up with this girl and we were supposed to do some combos on each other, and honestly I was struggling just remembering them, so the technique was not there. I was just trying to remember what to do next. It It's a whole different level of using your brain, because when you're physically tired, remembering all these combos is so hard, and then you're thinking about all the technique and trying to get it right. It's just so much to take in. But just as in any other sport or activity, it really helps to be instructed by professionals, and these coaches are so beginner friendly, and I would really recommend you to go here if you need some beginner guidance. At this point, I felt like I started getting the hang of it a little bit.
My second break, I'm red like a tomato. This is so fun. This is so much fun.
I really appreciate the fact that they actually give you some constructive feedback and don't just take anything. I think they did a great job on helping me improve my technique because it was a lot to work on. But you know, I'm not gonna totally bash myself. Like, I have some power and I'm strong. I just don't know how to utilize it. Hopefully, with some practice, it will get better over time. I must say that I feel like I did a lot of improvements just in one sesh, and now as I'm editing this, I've been to maybe 10 Muay Thai classes. It looks quite different from what it did the first time. Last part of the class was some stretching and cooling down. This session was only 1 hour long, and proper Muay Thai is supposedly like 3 hours. So this is really beginner friendly, and it's not exactly the real deal, but it's a taste of it, and I loved every second of it.
Okay, come closer, come closer. This was my first time going to Muay Thai. Yeah. If you can rate my performance from 1 to 10, where do you place me?
You put a lot of effort, so I'm gonna give you a 7.
Let's go, okay.
8.
8?
8.
I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so warm. That was fun though.
Even though I was absolutely exhausted after this session, I really got a taste for this. So naturally, I went to Thailand to a real Muay Thai gym, and I brought Casper with me. This session was 3 hours long, and it was Casper's first time. At this gym, they went even more in detail on how to move, how to breathe, and how to have a rhythm in the sport. We did maybe 2 hours of just warming up and practicing balance and coordination. Just 1 hour into the training, I already had to sit down. I saw stars at this point, and I was pretending to be listening, but I was really zoning out because my heart rate was through the roof, and I tried to just breathe. After a solid break, I was ready to go at it again, and we were practicing some kicks. Fun?
Okay, alright.
You like it?
Tough.
Finally, the time had come for some pad work, which is my favorite. And you can tell that I'm actually moving this time, which is a great improvement. Let's just go back and look at my first session and compare that to my recent session in Thailand. I'm actually so proud of this improvement. This is great. This really just shows that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I'm nowhere near great yet, but I've had insane improvements from just a couple of sessions. I feel like my kicks also have improved, but there's still a long way to go. But now I'm working on my hip mobility every day, and I've stopped neglecting my body in that way. And the hip thing is not just me, it's also Casper and probably you too. Most people simply just don't care about their hips. So this is your sign to start stretching and working on your mobility.
After going to 3 Muay Thai classes, I've started liking it a lot. I even bought my own straps at this point. I really like it. I know that I'm an absolute amateur and I have no skills within the sport. But that's kind of what makes it fun. And also it's a great outlet for me to just let everything out in a completely different way and completely just exhaust myself. The thing is that the classes I've been to are 1 hour, and real trainings for actual Muay Thai fighters is like 3 hours, maybe even 4. So it's a lot more intense than what I've actually been through. But speaking of my first experience as a beginner, I think it's a very great sport. very welcoming community, and if you go to the right club, I assume that you're gonna be accepted no matter what. I went to beginner classes, so obviously they're gonna be a lot nicer to you. But I really enjoyed it, and I feel that my body is also healing in a lot of ways because you bend and stretch and prioritize moving your muscles in a completely different way than sitting on the leg extension machine or doing bicep curls. It's not the same in any way. And you know, I don't know if it's my frontal lobe developing or what it is, but there's just something about training for functionality over aesthetics that is more appealing to me now. And I don't know, there's just something about it. In 30 years, it's not gonna have anything to say what I look like, but it's gonna matter what I can do. If I could give it a rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I can see myself keep doing this at least weekly, but I would want to get more into it and like study it a little bit and like actually nerd out and learn how to do things properly, because right now, as you saw in the video, my form is shit, my coordination is shit, and that's okay. That's just the beauty of being a beginner, you know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with all your friends. Follow me on every other platform, it's in the description. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And to every gym girl who's been wondering if she could throw a punch, you can and you should. Period. Bye.